Mr. Kerswill, before we get into anything of the conference, tell me, what is a green building? How does one define a green building?
Karema, a green building is really a building that performs better than an ordinary building on a whole range of different environmental factors. And so that would be, it would use much less energy than a normal building, less water, it would be made out of more environmentally friendly materials. It would even look at things like transport, and the other aspect would be the minimization of waste from the building.
Mm-hmm. Now, of course, we spoke in the introduction about this tool that is going to allow you to, in fact, evaluate public spaces and buildings. And of course, this is obviously a very useful way of looking at whether what we're doing in our society is, in fact, compatible with the environment. Tell us a little bit about this tool, and how are you going to use it to measure, public buildings, and do you have the buy-in from government to use this tool?
Well, you know, the rating tool is probably the most powerful sort of instrument that we've got as a Green Building Council, because people use it, and it awards ratings to buildings, which are then, the recognition of the kind of effort that you've put into that building. And we use a tool called the Green Star tool, which is imported from Australia, but we customize it here in South Africa. And that customization process takes it uses about 20 different experts in different aspects of it, and completely customizes the whole tool to South African conditions. The rating of a building then is done in terms of that tool, and you would score different scores, so it could be like a 4-star, 5-star, or 6-star. Now, a 4-star building is regarded as kind of best practice, and a 6-star building is regarded as the absolute world leadership, up there with the best in the world. Mm-hmm. But whatever star building it is, even a 4-star building would reduce a building's energy consumption by at least 30%. And in some cases with a 6-star building, we actually have a building which produces twice as much energy as it actually consumes.
Do we have?
So they achieve a huge amount of environmental benefits.
Mr. Kerswill, do we have any such buildings in South Africa? Do we have? I know the tool has just been announced, but are there buildings in South Africa that actually does comply with either your 4-star or your 6-star rating?
Well, look, in terms of ratings, we've got tools for office buildings, retail buildings, residential buildings, and at the moment we've actually got 26 rated buildings which go from 4-star up to 6-star, and we've also got probably about another 30 to 40 buildings in the pipeline. So it's a trend that's really catching on fast, and it's just accelerating every year.